My name is Russ Horn, and today I want to show you how to take an RSI, smooth it out, and add a signal line. I'll show you how to go from this RSI to this bottom RSI. Now we can do this in MetaTrader 4 fairly easily. Most traders don't know that you can even do this, so this is going to be a great video. First of all, I'm going to delete this bottom RSI. We're going to start with the top. So I'm going to go to my navigator window, and under oscillators, I will choose the RSI, just drag that onto the chart. And I'm going to go to a 14 period. I'm going to make that indicator blue. And from here, generally, I like to uncheck the fixed minimum and the fixed maximum. I want the indicator to fill up the indicator window. And we'll hit OK. So now I've got a duplicate of that RSI. We've got two that are identical. So now we're going to adjust the bottom one. We're going to smooth it out, and we're going to add a signal line. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color of this one a little bit. I don't want the moving averages to blend into the RSI. So I'm going to click the RSI under the parameters tab, blue. I'm going to turn it to a gray color, and we'll go with that. So the next thing I'm going to do is add a moving average to the RSI. And the only way we can do that is through the navigator window. There's several different ways to add an indicator to a chart, but the only one that's going to work for adding an indicator to another indicator is through the navigator window. So I'll go to the navigator window, and under trend, I'm going to look for my moving average, and I'm going to drag that onto the RSI. If I drag it onto the chart, it is going to add the moving average to the price. I don't want that. I want it on the RSI. So I'm going to drag it into that RSI window. Now I'm going to get this pop-up box. So the parameters that I'm going to use will be 8 period, simple moving average. I'm going to make this one blue, and I want to apply this not to the close, but to the previous indicator's data. So we'll hit previous indicators data. I'm going to thicken this one up just a little bit, and we'll hit OK. So now I have a moving average added to the RSI. This is an 8 SMA of the RSI, and we can see already how much smoother this is. So now I want to add a signal line. So I'm going to repeat this process with a different moving average. Back to the moving averages in the navigator window, drag and drop that also into the RSI window. And from here, the blue, I'm going to make red. I'm going to thin it out a little bit, make it thin, and I'm going to keep the settings the same. 8 period, simple moving average. And again, I want to apply to the previous indicator's data. In this case, previous indicator's data is going to be the indicator that I last added to the chart, and that is that 8 simple moving average that is blue. So I'll hit previous indicator's data, and then again, I'll click OK. So now I've got a moving average of the RSI and a moving average of the moving average. So now the last step is to click on the RSI, double click to select it, and with the style, I can do a couple of things. I can either hit none or click white or whatever the background is of your chart. In my case, I'm just going to click white, and we'll hit OK. So now we've got a smoothed version of the RSI with a signal line. These are going to make for a lot cleaner, a lot easier to identify signals. I hope you like this video, and I will see you in the next video.